bet you wonder what I'm doing with my day today. Well, today is a very special day. I am going to be part of a pineapple challenge. Yes, I can be very competitive, so give me a challenge and I am up and ready for it. So first I need a pineapple, right? So here's my pineapple, my handy assistant. And we have to do a few things to make for sure my assistant is going to be good help for me. First of all, we have to make for sure it's ripe enough and not too ripe. So you see it's nice and golden, so it's ripe. Smells heavenly. And one test they say to make sure it's not too ripe is you pull the leaves. If it doesn't come out easy, then that means it's not too ripe, because you have to have that just right in the sweet spot there. Excuse me. And then there's one more little test we need to do. So let's take a look and see if we can find the center of this thing. Next, we need to check the center. I don't know if you can see it. Got a little light. Let's see if we can get a little light in there and help us out a little. You see the center in there? I see it. So this is a very good candidate for what we're going to do next. So, next on the list, we need to detach the top from the plant. Ooh, that was easy. Look at that. Look how easy that came off. But then I have to be for sure I get all this extra fruit off there. And then you're supposed to remove these extra leaves. And I'm supposed to check around at the bottom here and make for sure there's no insect damage. They say there'll be like gray spots if there's like scale. What is it? Like scale insects. I don't see any. You see any? So let's start pulling this back a little. See if we can find some roots. Well, it's not coming off easy. Says I need like 1 inch or 2. I'm not finding any roots yet. I've got my fingers crossed. Is that root? I think that's root. Already. Wow. I don't think I'm going any further than this, though. Wow, look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Okay, we'll move that aside. Next step here, we need to make for sure we don't have any fruit here at the bottom. I'm thinking this must be fruit. Is that fruit? I don't know really if this is supposed to be straight across or what. Because there's the roots up there, so we're just going to take that. Because I know I can't have fruit there. Okay. Now when I was checking out to see the procedure I would use, there are several schools of thought. One is that you put it in water and help the roots. But I looked and I found out this isn't a water lover. It doesn't really like water that much. So it doesn't like soggy soil. So I don't think putting it in water will be a very good choice. Then we can let it set and dry for 1 day. That's 24 hours, 48 hours, 1 week or 2 weeks. I am going to opt for 24 hours. So it says to let this dry upside down. I'm not really too sure how I'm supposed to do that unless I can find a container. Will it sit there nicely? And some of the roots catch it? Oops, sorry. We had a little accident there. That might be a little big. Let me turn this off and find something else. Okay, I found a pitcher I think will do. So I'm going to hope things go good here. And we're going to let this fast for 24 hours. I think the goal of this is to try to let this little part here dry out first. And then we'll stick it in soil tomorrow. So you might think that 24 hours is going to be a long time. But you'll wait and see. It's going to go just like that. Well, the 24 hours is over. I told you it wouldn't be long, huh? And while we have been gone and doing whatever we were doing with our day, the pineapple's been doing the same thing. I have noticed something very interesting about the roots, so let's take a look at it and talk about it. Look at the roots there. You can see now they were all just kind of smashed together on the side, just really close. But look, you can see there's space between them now. As we come around, look, there's space. I think that's a good thing. You know how when you pot a plant, how you repot a plant, how you loosen the roots up so, you know, they can get contact with the soil. That's what I think has just happened here. So, hey, I'm excited. Yeah. Before we can go any further, we got a couple things to talk about. Let's see where to plant. I have looked it up, and it says that these plants don't like frost, and they don't like temperatures below 68. And tonight, outside, it is 57. That's not too cold, but, you know, the plant doesn't like it, so I think we'll be staying in. And it says it's okay to have it as a house plant. At least for a little while, I guess. I keep the house at like 70, and so we'll see if that's going to be a good temperature for it too. And then for soil, I decided I would try this. It's for cactus. It's got really good drainage. I don't know if it's going to be acid or too acid. I don't really know about that kind of stuff. But I know it says that this plant likes it a little acid. So I'm hoping this will do for us. It's got some perlite in it, so that should help with the drainage. And so I think with that in mind, oh, we have to talk about the pot. I got a pot, make sure it had a bottom. A hole in the bottom. Yeah. So I guess we're ready to put it in the dirt. So here we go. Okay, I am going to put soil in here. I'm going to put it just about, maybe a little bit below there. We'll see. So let's get started filling. See what we got here. Look at that. Can you see it? I probably should have put something down at the bottom to catch soil, but I did not. Which means smash it in there a little bit. Yeah. Neighbor's earth's not going to go out the bottom. I know sometimes when people pot, they put like rocks and stuff down at the bottom. It helps with the drainage, but this is supposed to already be good at that. Well, I don't know if I should. Okay, I can go a few more. More than a few. I've got lots of room here. Go. Maybe I will put a little more. Sometimes when you add water to things, they get a little, you know, the soil kind of goes down a little bit. Just a little bit above that ring. Okay. Done with soil. Okay. I'm going to make just a little tiny hole here. Just a little tiny. And I'm going to put some water there. Let's get it started. And I'm just going to twist this just a little bit to make for sure all the little roots connect. Feel in around there. Sure we're nice and snug. I'm glad I put extra soil in. And hoping my pot's not really too small here for this. Okay. Next up, the water's supposed to go right in the middle. I don't even know how to show you that, but you're just going to have to trust me. That's where I'm going to put it, right in the middle. And it's supposed to catch down in these leaves here. And you have to watch, and when there's no water here, then I'll need to water again. So, down in the middle. Yes, I see the water coming down, 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 down. Is it everywhere? A few more need some water. Okay. There we go. I think we are ready. So today is January the 4th, 2017. So I will update you from time to time and we'll see how we're doing, okay? Well, we need to name this. It's going to be a house plant, so I'm going to put a plastic under here so it doesn't leak dirt all over the place. And for right now, I'm just going to call it Little Sweetness. And if you happen to want to volunteer a name, if I get enough of them, I will do a drawing. If I don't get enough names for Little Sweetness, then it'll stay Little Sweetness. But if I get enough names, yeah, we'll just name her whatever the name is. So here we go. Good luck, Little Sweetness. I think you can do it. Fighting to the victory. Bye-bye for now. Say bye, Little Sweetness.